will be some new and updated information regarding our Buy-Sell Plus solution, exactly what Buy-Sell Plus is, and what it's going to do for your clients. From those who may have not got the brief synopsis, this is the ultimate business planning tool in that it provides many benefits to your business owners, more than just a buy-sell, and really to keep the company whole in the event a complication occurs. So without further ado, we are going to jump straight into today's webinar. And first and foremost, we have to set the stage. Small business is big business. There are many more small businesses throughout the United States than that of large business, and to those that are also counting those employed by small businesses. The problem is very few of these small businesses have the proper agreements in place to take care of what could potentially hurt or create a problem for that entity. Now, of those few that already have the proper agreement, it's been stated that about only 15% are properly disability funded. This is a huge opportunity and a huge problem, frankly, that we as insurance advisors need to recognize and need to be communicating to our business clients. Now, why a buy-sell agreement? What could potentially go wrong? A proper buy-sell agreement is going to address three key areas that a business partner could be removed from the business. That may be under their own willpower, so if they're retiring or simply withdrawing from the business. Then there's the event of death and the event of a disability. Now, either of these situations could potentially occur completely unexpectedly, and that's why a formal buy-sell agreement is important to protect and have an action plan should any of these events occur. It should be more well known that the chances of a disabling event are far more likely than that of a death. The chart that I've provided here shows that the light gray and dark gray areas, which represent the chance of a disability, are far greater than the chance of a death and relating to any working individual. This is why the 15% of properly funded agreements, we need the other 85% to make sure that they have the disability planning products in place. Many of your clients think that out of 100, there's about a 1% chance of them being the one stricken with a disability. In fact, 25 out of 100 individuals working in today's economy will be disabled at one point during their working career. Works down to just 1 in 4. The key here is there's absolutely nothing your clients can do to prevent that disability from happening, but what they can do is prepare for it. And frankly, they will not prepare for it unless you educate them of this news and the solutions that are available to them. So what exactly is the peril here? Well, if one of the partners of a business is disabled, there becomes an issue of, do we continue to pay that individual, right? They're a key leader within this business, but frankly, the business cannot afford to keep paying that individual their salary, especially when they're not bringing any productive use to the company. So another option is to sell off that partner's shares within the business. Frankly, a company would be trying to coordinate this as soon as possible. Because of those rushed incentives, they may be forced to liquidate at far under the actual values of the shares, or sell to someone who is not the ideal candidate as a new partner within that business. Again, that takes us right into reorganization. Partners of a business don't want to bring in someone who's not ideal as a fit within that business. And same goes if it's the disabled partner's family. That could be potentially even worse of a situation since they don't have the correct expertise and the same value that the business partner did. So what a buy-sell agreement is going to bring to a business is it's going to make it whole no matter the circumstances your client might face. For the active partners, it's going to guarantee that they receive the unsold portions of the business. So if a partner goes down, the buy-sell coverage will provide a benefit to buy out that disabled partner, and the remaining partners can keep their business in full control. This gives them voting control, gives them control in operating the business further, and if they do end up needing to seek out a new candidate as a business partner, they can do this on their own terms. Also, like we mentioned, what was key, it removes the disabled partner's family from the equation. There's not an instance where now you might be dealing with the disabled partner's wives or kids or anyone who could have a potentially worsening effect on the business. Buy-sell protection is going to provide many benefits to the disabled partner as well. It's in both parties' interests. So they're going to receive the value of their shares at fair market value. This is far greater than if they had to liquidate those shares in a very rapid time. Again, their family's not going to become involved, and they're not going to bring that burden on anyone that would be next to inherit that business opportunity. And the benefit that they receive from the buy-sell coverage can then be reinvested into a form of income that could pay out throughout their remaining years. So what we provide to protect these buy-sell agreements is essentially buy-sell disability insurance. This is the very basic first go-to product that is a great initial discussion to have with your clients. It's going to offer disability income protection in the event any of the partners within the business are disabled. It can be set up various ways, whether it's an entity purchase or a cross purchase between partners. Essentially, we're going to offer a lump sum or in some cases a monthly benefit that would fulfill the disabled partner's shares in the event of a disability. Now, because we are Lloyd's of London cover holder, we have many more unique ways that we can apply this buy-sell coverage, and ultimately we could even offer a buy-sell program for a business with just a single business owner. Now, this is one way to take care of the buy-sell needs within an agreement, but when we look at how do we keep the company whole during this time, I want to key in that a buy-sell disability benefit does not pay benefits for at least 1 to 2 years. In some cases, and especially for a small business, this can be a very draining time when they're dealing with a disabled partner. How do we transfer the information, the things we're needing, and especially when we address the partner's specific role within the company. So a lot of times, that disabled partner provides a lot of key benefits to the business, right? That's why they're in the position they're in. So because of this, a lot of times we want to look to how do we fulfill the company and bring them back whole. Well, this would lead us into a discussion of key person disability insurance. What key person coverage is going to provide is up to 1.5 times that business partner's salary. Now, this benefit is payable to the company. So whether that's making up for lost sales or finding, recruiting, and training a new employee to come in and replace the virtues of that disabled business owner, This benefit can be used for any purpose that the company can benefit from. The great part about key person protection is it provides these benefits in a much shorter time frame. So elimination periods as quick as 30 days, the company can start receiving a benefit, and even if the disabled partner is going through a temporary disability. I'll note that for any agents listening in California, Peterson International is your only solution for key person coverage within the state of California. So Peterson International examined these two coverage types, right? Buy-sell disability is a must, but key person is also sometimes necessary to help with the long elimination period of a buy-sell agreement. That's why we've introduced the Buy-Sell Plus program. Buy-Sell Plus, in the simplest form, combines buy-sell and key person benefits into a single policy. What this is able to do for your company is provide the right buy-sell coverage. We're going to completely fund that buy-sell agreement with a disability insurance policy. But Mr. Client, instead of having to wait 1 year before we are able to fund to buy out your partner, we know that you might incur certain hiccups along the way that either need to make up for lost sales or to train and provide administration from what the partner was acting in previously. So this policy is going to provide short-term monthly benefits during the elimination period of the buy-sell agreement. Generally, we see it structured with a 90-day elimination period. This would pay out 9 monthly benefits as a key person benefit to the company, at which time the buy-sell elimination period would be fulfilled and the company receives the lump sum buy-sell benefit. Again, the ideal solution for keeping your small business whole at the greatest time of need when a partner becomes disabled. Now, because we're offering key person benefits, a partial disability would receive benefits as well based on that, on the amount of time and income lost from that disabled partner. Now, no webinar would be complete without mentioning guaranteed standard issue coverage. So of course, our Buy-Sell Plus program is an ideal candidate for guaranteed issue. That is when we have 3 or more business partners. We don't need any medical exams. We don't need any financial paperwork. All we need is a census with that group's date of birth, salary, and percentage of ownership within the business. We can initiate coverage with just those 3 items. No, it does not matter how great or how little percentage of ownership one of the partners may have within the business. It's the beauty of Lloyd's of London disability insurance is that we have the least strict underwriting guidelines for your business clients. Now, guaranteed issue is the best way to offer this solution, especially when your business has at least 3 of those individuals that can participate in coverage. But it's the quickest way that you're able to offer a buy-sell solution to your company, which works for everyone involved, the CPA, the attorney, the business owners, and of course yourself. I've written up a very brief case study, and while this here in the presentation doesn't go into very great of detail, I am happy to provide further details by request. So in this particular case, we had 8 partners within a business. Now, 2 were silent, so they're not included for this purpose. So we're looking at 6 partners, 6 actively working partners, and 2 of those were over the age of 60. Now, this is the exact reason we were approached with this case, was because of the higher age individuals. Many of the traditional carriers aren't able to accommodate those higher ages and provide a comprehensive benefit to all partners. So when we got our hands on this case, first things first, we have over 3 people. We know we're looking at guaranteed issue. Secondly, the valuation of this business was at $60 million. Now, all the percentage of ownerships between the 6 active partners were all over the place. There was nothing consistent. But based on the census, we were able to accommodate everyone's fair share of the business valuation, and they received a benefit that matched. So when we presented the solutions available to this particular business, again, on a guaranteed standard issue basis, we said, okay, here's option A. Option A solves your buy-sell needs, right? We're going to fund your formal buy-sell agreement, and this is exactly what you asked for. So the premium came out to just over $63,000 annually. Now, there were some concerns if some of the partners, especially those 2 older partners who have so much intelligence within the business and provide value based on that maybe we need to look at a key person benefit as well. So we always at least like to throw it out there. That premium came in at just under $20,000 annually for a total of $82,000. Now, because this is our specialty and because there's a multi-benefit discount when we combine the 2, we introduced the company to our Buy Sell Plus program, which solves both needs in a single policy. And that premium came out to just over $80,000. Now, not the most extreme of discounts, but hey, cheaper is cheaper. And not only this, we are making it extremely easy for the company. We're guaranteed issues, so there's one piece of paper that is signed in return to the insurance carrier. That activates the buy-sell benefit as well as the key person benefits for all 6 active partners, even for those over the age of 60. It was a great solution, a great way to, again, make everyone involved very happy about this process, the CPA, the attorney, and of course, the business partners themselves. So the next time you're having a discussion with your business clients, your business owner clients specifically, bring up the idea of disability insurance benefits for their buy-sell agreement. There's a very, very likely chance that they don't have any policy or even any wording in their agreement to state what would happen in the event of a disability. And like we've discussed, and I hope many of you know out there, the chance of a disability is far greater than that of a death within a company. So as insurance advisors and teachers to our clients, we need to make sure their greatest risks are mitigated and handled. And if that's going to require insurance to take over some of those risks, then we should definitely be considering Buy Sell Plus disability insurance. We have a few too many people logged on for an open live discussion here. Normally I would do a Q&A, but sometimes with a large number of attendees it just turns into too much of a mess. If anyone would like to enter questions into the chat box, I would be happy to read those out, get you your answers here. You also have my email on this screen that you're looking at now, robert@piu.org. If you send me a quick email, hey, give me a call or type me out your question, I am more than happy to get back to you on a one-on-one basis. If you have a particular case, I can get our disability underwriters ready to discuss those solutions with you and what we might be able to do. And we do have our first question. The attendee asked, are professional firms law firms and CPA firms eligible? That is a for certain yes. So that's a ideal candidate actually for any of these coverages. All white collar occupations are included and more than eligible. It's a great resource to get in front of CPA firms, either for the firm themselves, but not only that, as a referral source. You know, anytime that you can mention you have the, you know, one of the easiest ways that they can write disability coverage, you tend to get a few calls on their future cases. So yes, more than available. And if anyone else has any questions or would like to just email me directly, again, robert@piu.org. You can also give me a call personally, 800-345-8816. We are certainly happy to provide you with brief training on our unique, you know, and hidden products, and again, would be more than happy to help with your specific case. Thanks so much for logging in today, and I hope you all have a great day. Take care.